to Knitting at Tiffany's. This is episode 90. Thank you so much for joining me today if you're a new viewer, and thank you so much if you're a return viewer. Glad to have you back again. Really happy that everyone's here today. I first wanted to start off with the cal that ended in March. It was the stripey cal that we did from January to March. I knitted my Desert Vista Dyeworks socks, but you could have knitted anything that was stripey. So we had, I'm trying to get to it, there it is. We had 49 entries into that cal. Thank you so much everyone that joined. So these are all the entries if you can see. And I wanted to pick a winner for this cal. So 1 to 49, and let me plug that into, there's the random art generator, so let me plug that in. And 1 to 49, and hit generate. And I got number 40. So number 40 is Mystery Sewer. Congratulations on winning. Mystery Sewer, let me see if I can just touch her and pull her up here. Mystery Sewer is Sandy, and she's from Queensville, Ontario. Excellent. Congratulations, Sandy, for joining and winning. You did have quite a few entries from what I could see here. At least over 4 entries. And the here's one of your entries. This is from the beginning, but look at the stripy socks. My kind of colors. And I see that you do like knitting socks. But your name says sewer, so reading a little bit about you, it says that you've been a long time sewer, longer than knitting. That's excellent. I'm sure you sew some beautiful things, and your knitting is excellent. And it says here, you love knitting socks and making gifts that are for knit-worthy people. I agree with you about the knit-worthy people. I mean, when you put so much time into your stuff, you want to give it to someone that's actually going to appreciate and wear it. And sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but you'll learn. But socks are fun. I'm sure you're a way quicker sock knitter than I am because you got lots of entries in there, and that's excellent. I don't know how people do that still. I'm still trying on 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks is probably what I can kind of get a sock done in. I don't know if I can do it faster than that. I'm just not sure. But I do try. I still try. And then sometimes, you know, by the 3rd month, I kind of get like, oh, I just want this to be done and over with. That's why I can't do 6 months or a year, because it's all I'd ever have is just probably a pair of socks with the odd hat here or something like that. But anything bigger than that, because I wouldn't have the time or time with the fact that I don't knit that fast, and time with the fact that I don't have that much time in my day to knit that much either. So yeah, that's kind of where it's at, but it's okay. But congratulations again. Sandy, if you want to email me, private message me on Ravelry, we can discuss your prize and we can go from there. So that is the one prize we're doing is for all 3 months. So thank you again for joining, everyone. And we have a new cal that's going to be starting. So talking to some people and asking questions and getting feedback, which I really appreciate everybody's feedback. I thought this cal would be something to do with tops. It could be a tank top, a t-shirt, a cardigan, even if you want to knit a sweater at this time of year. And as long as it's more than 50 grams of yarn. And I was debating on if it should be something new because it's mid-month, or if I should allow a whip. I'm thinking I can allow a whip. You know why? Because as long as it started in April, I think we're good with that. Why not? I make up the rules. Why not? So if you're knitting on a sweater for yourself, a gift, a t-shirt, a tank top, it can't be a shawl or anything like that. It has to be a top you would wear, like a garment top. So a tank top, a t-shirt, a cardigan, a sweater. Am I missing anything? A tube top. Hey, if you want to do a tube top, by all means, you can do one of those. So, oops, there is those options. Oh, if you want to do a baby sweater, that would count. That's more than 50 grams of yarn. And as I just said, it could be a whip. It'd have to be from April 1st you started it. And let's do this from April. Let's do to end of May. Why not? You never know. I might start another cal in May and we'll have 2 cals going. You don't know. It just depends what I feel like doing. Right now, why don't we do that? 2 months, in that way, if you want to do something for yourself or a gift, you can definitely do that. I will start a thread for that in the Ravelry group, and you can please join there. Post your pictures. I'd love to see ideas. I found on the Knitworthy, I think it was a spring summer issue, a really nice linen top that I'd love to knit with the linen that I have. It was, I don't want to say boxy, but it was, I think, a 3/4 sleeve and kind of just loose and flowy, and it was a crop shirt, definitely. I thought that would be a great shirt to knit because you know what? You could always throw a tank top underneath and wear it. You could wear it over a bathing suit if you wanted to. I think it'd be very versatile. And it was something that actually I'd probably get good wear out of. And it's something like, again, you can even wear a long sleeve shirt underneath there and make it more to wear in like early spring or fall and have a dual use with it. So I really thought that would be really nice. And plus I have the linen I would like to do. So I might start that. We'll see. I don't know. But I just wanted to put that out there for you guys. And thank you again for all the feedback you gave me. I think it's a great idea. So let's go with that one. That's going to be our new cal. And as I said, whips are welcome to start from April 1st. And it will go till the end of May. So we'll have that. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is I'm still working out. I just like sharing this with you guys because it makes me so excited. I am really happy that I'm enjoying it. I feel a difference in the way I feel. I notice a difference a little bit too. I know this might sound funny, but you get that bum lift on the bottom of your bum and you start to notice your bum lifting. I do a lot of bar classes and Pilates, and so at least 3 days a week minimum. The odd time there's 2, just because it could be work schedule, and sometimes there's 4. So it just depends on what I'm feeling, what I have that week, and how my flow goes, but I am loving it. Yes, it works me. 100%. And that's what to me is the most important thing. I feel that if I don't come out of there being sore, for me, I don't feel like I worked out. I need to be sore the next day or 2. I need to feel it in my legs or in my abs or in my arms. I need to make sure that I feel that soreness. It means I've pushed myself to work hard, and the movements I was doing was actually making me work. That makes sense. So I'm really loving it, and is a local place in town that I go to. There's such a great group of ladies. The teachers are fantastic. The owner is amazing. I'm super happy I found this place and I'm going, and I'm really, really, really enjoying it. So I wanted to share that with you. Plus I saw a dietitian and I was actually very proud of myself. I wasn't too far off of what I eat and how I eat. Like right now, I've been on a water kick, water with lemon. Only good thing about that is it's healthy. The only bad thing is the lemon causes mold. I think I've thrown out now 2 cups. I do wash them every day. I rinse them out with hot water, and I throw them in the dishwasher for the ones I can. And I'm still finding, no matter what, after a week or 2, I'm starting to see the mold grow, even though I'm washing it. So I don't know if there's something else that anybody has a trick to make sure that mold doesn't grow besides washing it all the time. I even soak them in hot water and soapy hot water, and still sometimes grows, so I don't know what's causing it. But I love drinking water with lemon, and I drink probably, I'd say 60 ounces of water a day, up to about 90. Sometimes I just can't get enough in me, and I don't like plain water. Using those squirty things, like the flavored water that you can put in, like if it's Skinny Girl or Tang or I don't know what else they have out there. Those probably have aspartame in them, and I'm not a big aspartame fan. It causes headaches, and I've found that for myself that causes headaches, and I don't like taking that or using it if I don't have to. Plus, there's sugar. There's a form of sugar in there, even though there's no sugar. There is a form of sugar. I just like my water to taste different. I just don't like plain blah water. So I use lemon. I was using lime before, and it was okay. I don't mind the lime at all. It's just, yeah. And then sometimes I like bubbly water. Like I like sparkling water, and I buy the Canada Dry Club Soda with lemon lime. That's excellent, actually. The only thing with that is salt. Not that I can taste it in there, and I don't put salt in my food on purpose, so unless it's in there already, I don't add salt, so I figure that's okay, I think. But sometimes I can get on a kick of those and drink those every day. And I try to drink, 60 ounces a day to 90 ounces of water, so it can be a lot. I can't put that in my water bottles because of the fizziness. They make my water bottles explode. It doesn't work for them, so I have to do regular water with lemon. But as I said, anybody have any tricks to how to clean that lemon out of my water bottles to not create mold and to stop throwing them out, please let me know, because I don't know what else to do. I've Googled it, and I've tried everything that says soapy water or like the antibacterial soaps with water, and so far it's not working. It's not working. So that's another thing. But besides that, my food is pretty on par. I don't eat a lot of bread. I don't eat pasta. I do eat a lot of fruit, and I know I get a lot of sugar from fruit. So I've been trying to cut that out a bit or eat more sensibly with my fruit. I do have a thing for dark chocolate. If you don't know me by now, I love dark chocolate. Sometimes I have like one little square piece, like that big, a night. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I save it for the weekend, but then I'll have more than one piece on a weekend. And it could be, let's say, a chocolate cake if we go out somewhere or we're at a friend's house and we have dessert. So I tend to eat my sweets more to the weekends than during the week too. But I've really tried to cut that out as well. I'm not a big chip person or anything like that. Again, salty's not my favorite. And we eat a lot of chicken, and we do rice and vegetables, so we do kind of eat healthy. So she was actually really impressed. She taught me little things like adding a piece of cheese to my apple when I have a snack at 3 o'clock, because 3 o'clock is my green apple snack time. It just helps my blood sugar, and I guess I still don't understand the concept of the cheese with the apple, but whatever. I'm trying it. It's working. I don't have a problem eating it. It's just weird, apple and cheese for me, but I still eat it. It's okay. So there's little tweaks like that, and making sure my dinners have more proportion of a half a plate at least of vegetables, or a mixture of vegetable fruit on my plate, and then a quarter of it being chicken and a quarter of it being rice. And there's some days where I'm not even in the mood for rice, so I do mostly all vegetable and then chicken, so I get protein and veggies in there. I'm just trying to think what else. Trying to eat more regularly. That was another thing. So if I get up, make sure I have breakfast, and if I need to have a snack, have a snack. If I don't need to have a snack, make sure I have lunch. And certain similar times, I guess, every day is what she was stating too. Problem is I work out and I have late classes, and I come home and have dinner at like 9:30 or 10 o'clock by the time it's being finished and made. So that's a little bit more difficult for me, because there is those nights that happen, and I can't eat before I work out. Like it just, that's not me. I can't do that. So for me, it's always eating after I work out. I'll have a snack maybe before I work out, but it's even sometimes an hour or so before. So I was really impressed with myself. I think she was floored that I drink a lot of water, because I think she was shocked that I don't drink really anything else. I mean, again, on the weekend, if we go to a friend's house, I might have a ginger ale. Or if we go out for dinner, I might have a ginger ale. But it's one, and then it's back to having water with lemon. Sometimes I do club soda and cranberry. I just love that. I know there's sugar in cranberry, don't get me wrong. I only do the cranberry juice, not those cranberry cocktails, because that's way too much sugar. And it's good for you. I mean, cranberry juice is good for you, so it's not like it's something bad, but again, moderation, I guess, and so I try to do that. And so, yeah, I mean, I added some granola to my diet just because I can't do dairy. And I've tried doing lactose-free Greek yogurt. You know, the Greek yogurt still kind of sometimes makes me sick. I guess it just depends on the day. But I try, and I still try to eat it. So a teaspoon will go into my granola, and I add some fruit and walnuts in there, and it's so yummy. Oh my God, it's like, it's almost like dessert, but I could eat it for breakfast or lunch, or sometimes I have it for snack, depending what mood I'm in. But it's so yummy, and it actually fills me. So I really enjoy doing it. And it's a peanut butter granola from Be Kind. If you haven't tried it, go try it. It is delicious if you like peanut butter. And I follow the directions on the back. Like, I do a half cup, and that's all I do. So I'm doing exactly what it not tells me, but it gives me the nutritional value for it, and I follow that exactly. So at least I try to keep in it. Throw in a couple walnuts, put in some fruit if it's raspberries, strawberries, or banana. and a teaspoon, like an oversized teaspoon kind of lactose-free Greek yogurt, and it is delicious, like super delicious. So it's called Be Kind. Try it if you haven't. They also have other flavors too, but I like the peanut butter one. What else? What else? So I've had April's been a little bit of a busy month for me. I've had some knitting time though. So I wanted to show you, oh, of course I don't have the hat pattern in front of me. Bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up this hat pattern and show you. And then I will show you something else I started working on. So, I don't know how to pronounce this. There's nothing new. I think it's called Lear. I wanna say it's Lear. It's a free pattern. It's the cutest, I think it's the cutest little hat. So, I did a hat. It's called Lear Basic Slouch by Mookie Crafts. Look how cute that is. Yes, it's a child's hat. So it is a little, it's a slouch hat. I'm debating where to put my iPad so it doesn't drop and I don't knock over anything behind me like the Batman or Catwoman. That'd be definitely detrimental. So I had this yarn in my stash. Oh, I want to say maybe 5 years. 4 or 5 years. I remember I bought it from Webb's. So I was on a road trip. I flew into somewhere in New York and I drove right across to Boston from one end to the other, flew out of Boston. And I got to hit up Webb's one day. And I remember it was a bit of a snowstorm when I was going there. I think it was January, February, so it was a little bit cold. But I bought some yarn at Webb's and this was like on super sale. And it's a super bulky. But I love the color. Look at the color of it. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is the hat. So I guess if you're wearing your heads over here, it'd have that little bit of slouch right there. Something like that. And it is made for a kid. It's a kid's hat. And I thought it was the cutest little thing. So this should be fitting a, I think it's 3 to 6 month. 3 to 6 month I made, and it should be fitting. I think it will. It has a lot of stretch, so it should be okay. And I mean, it doesn't fit me because you know I know my head's small, but it's not that small. But yeah, see, it just gets on my head, but it will stay. Look at that. Oh my God, see, that's how small my head is. That's crazy. But yeah, it's the cutest little thing. So. Saying that, I really enjoyed making it. It was really easy and simple, and it's the cutest little, it's a little bit of a, kind of like a rib hat, but it was really easy and simple. I really enjoyed it. I really actually liked working with this yarn. I still have some left, and I'm probably going to make a little beanie hat, but more of a skull fitted one, so it won't have a slouch to it. It will just be more of a fitted hat, and do that. And I don't know what else to say about it. I really just enjoyed it. It's just fun. And it was a quick and easy knit. I think it was like 4 days or so that it took me to knit this hat up. I really enjoyed it. And I love the blue. Look at that. It almost matches my nails. How funny is that? So this was something fun and easy. The other thing, so that's, let's see, that's Diamonds Are Forever. I should have probably said that before. Another thing I wanted to show, and I'm just going to pull up, sorry, I closed it, but I just want to pull up the next pattern I'm working on. So I'm working on this right now, and I did a lot of searching because sometimes, you know, you just have yarn and you want this yarn to be something special and you want to knit it for something special, and I didn't know what to ever knit it for, and I just hang on to it. And the yarn, actually I'll show you. So it's in my Fringe Supply Company bag. This is the one I got when I was in Nashville at SSK one year. I'm trying to use it and get used to it. It's so stiff still for the few times I've opened and closed it. But I'm using this excellent yarn that has been in my stash for I don't know how long. I remember purchasing it at, I don't know if it was Kitchener Fair or if it was Frolic, but Shalimar Yarns is who the yarn's by, the Breathless. It's 75% superwash merino, 15% cashmere, and 10% silk. It's awesome. It's super soft. The colorway is called Bungalow. Can you see it? So it's blues, grays. It's blue grays. I guess it's like a brownish gray in there. So and this is not the only ball. The problem with this yarn is I have many balls. I don't know. When I was winding it up, I don't know if moths got to it or whatever. I did freeze it before I used it and made sure there was nothing in it. But I have so many little balls. Yeah. So when I was winding it up, there was breakage, and when it broke, like it was, I just broke it and started a new ball. And so I started knitting this sweater, and there's it. That's my start of it. That is actually the collar. And I'm really loving working with this yarn. It's great. The cashmere, the silk, it's such a beautiful yarn, has great sheen. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, I forgot to put my tag back in. So this is a yarn that I've had in my stash for a while. I know that. I just didn't know what to make with it. And I think that's what took me 2 weeks, was to figure out what pattern I wanted to do. If I wanted a cardigan, if I wanted to do a pullover, if I wanted to make a shawl with it, I had no idea. Then I finally thought it out, and I found some patterns that I really liked. I've never ever knitted anything by Tin Can Knits. And I know so many people talk about her sweaters and stuff like that. And so I came up with one. I really liked this. I thought the yarn would be perfect. I have perfect yardage. I have 425 yards with that. This pattern calls for about 400 yards. No, I didn't swatch for that. I'm doing the color right now. I figured once I get into it about an inch, if I need to change my needle, I'll just change it on the fly. No big deal. You won't notice difference. And because it's up here, I'm starting at the collar and working my way down. I have to think about that for a second. Because it's up here, I can definitely change the needle size, and who cares if it's a little bigger? Not a big deal. So I wanted to show you, this is the sweater I'm knitting. Isn't that so adorable? It's so cute. I'm super excited to knit it. And I'm doing it is a 6 to 12 month old size that I'm doing in this sweater. And so you might ask me, like, why am I making all this baby stuff? And I guess I should tell you everything. So this is why I'm making it. So I did the baby hat, which is great. And I just did this baby sweater that I'm starting. And the reason I decided to do baby knits out of the blue all of a sudden, the last time I did baby knits was actually for a friend of mine's grandson. Actually, we didn't know, I think at the time, if it was grandson or granddaughter. And I think it was a grandson they had, and it was their first. This couple was their second marriage, and they got married when they're 60, and she's a really good friend of mine. And so she did it for her new husband's daughter, who had a baby boy, and they loved actually the hat and booty, so it was really nice to see. So now I'm doing another baby boy hat and a baby boy sweater, and I don't know. I'm really enjoying knitting baby stuff because, you know, it's fun, quick, and easy, and I really enjoy it. But this time I'm knitting it for myself. I'm pregnant. And I haven't told anybody. I get emotional. That's what happens when you're pregnant. So we're super excited. It's totally a shock to us. We had a 0 to 2% chance to get pregnant. Well, I did. And we were told this a couple years ago. We had a 0 to 2% chance to get pregnant. And we never thought it would happen. And so we just started traveling all the time and enjoying it. And this year we were supposed to actually have 3 vacations. We managed to work it out. And now we're having none. But that's okay. I'm taking some time off work to actually do some stuff around the house, which is feel like a mini vacation for me because I won't be working, but hopefully that'll be in the next month or so. It's been a whirlwind of emotions for us, and we told our parents just not too long ago in March that we were pregnant. We had to keep it from everybody. 1, because I'm high risk. 2, we had to make sure all our tests came back and everything was good to go, and everything was on track, and with genetics and all the stuff that we had to do. That was definitely an emotional roller coaster. For me, my husband, it was really tough. Keeping a secret together was kind of amazing because, one, we could talk about it together. It was a lot of conversation, good conversation, and it was just weird that we couldn't tell anybody. We just wanted to share it with everybody. So we told our immediate family. So my mom, who's going to be a bubby, so she's over the moon ecstatic. She cried when we told her. She couldn't believe it. My father-in-law, who's going to be a grandpa, and my stepmom that he's married to is going to be Nana. My husband's mother, my mother-in-law is going to be grandma. And then I have a stepsister and brother. They're going to be aunt and uncles. And then we have my mother-in-law that has sisters, and they're going to be great aunts. And we have some cousins and stuff. So it's super exciting. So we told them, that immediate family, in March, and my husband put together, we actually was supposed to be Valentine's Day, but we kind of waited because we wanted to make sure everything was good until our doctor cleared us for everything, and she didn't clear us until March, because there's also not only genetics, but there's an ultrasound you do to find out if the baby's brain's growing properly, their heart, their lungs, all their major organs. And that was key for us because I've seen and heard of people, I think there was just a celeb and his wife that they got to the 20-something weeks of pregnancy, 4 or something like that, 3, and found out that their baby daughter brain was not developing and they were going to have to abort her, which is terrible and heartbreaking. I cannot imagine what they go through. So we were, I guess it's a little paranoia, but we just wanted to make sure 100% before we told anybody. And then I told my work family. And I literally told them maybe 2 weeks ago or so. And I told my management first. And they were all so excited for me, which was excellent. It made me feel so much better. And I emailed my owner and his wife because they were in China right now and they're not back till June. And so I emailed them and I kind of went, guess what, ... and put the email down so they'd have to scroll, and I put a picture of me in there and said I was pregnant, and they were just over the moon for me. And so I feel so loved by them, and I'm so grateful to have such a great work family. And then my colleagues got to find out the next day or 2 days later, I forget what exactly. They were ecstatic. I had them, they were crying, they were screaming. They were so funny. I couldn't ask for anything better. As I said, I work with such a great family. It's just amazing. And so then I told some of my friends, and I've told like 3, 4 friends, 4 maybe, 4 friends. That's all that knows. And I'm just now starting to tell everybody else. So all my other friends I'm starting to tell. I wanted to tell you guys because I've been so excited, and I've been trying to, I've been wanting to tell you since January, at least since January, and haven't been able to. And I wanted to share this good news with you. I'm super excited. I'm over the moon. I don't know what to do. Excited. My husband's a little scared. I'm not scared at all. Not at all. I don't have any, I'm not scared. Like I really am not. I'm not scared to have him. It's, as I said, it's a boy. I'm not scared to have him around. I'm not scared to have him grow up, and I'm not scared of any of that. Society's a whole different ballgame. That's a little different. I can't control it, but I can make the best of it. One thing I am scared of is going into labor and giving birth. That scares me. Just because a lot of the drugs or whatever they give you to try to suppress, or epidurals or things like that, the pain, some of them I'm allergic to and I can't take. So that's where I'm scared, but I have an appointment with the anesthesiologist to see what I can do, what I can't, and how it can work, because I don't know if I can do natural birth. Oh my goodness. That's the only thing that probably just, not anxiety wise, it just terrifies me of the pain level wise, because I do have a high tolerance for pain. I mean, like, I injure my back, I have arthritis, I can handle that kind of pain, but this is a whole different ballgame of pain. So otherwise, by that, I've had a phenomenal pregnancy, knock on wood, knock on wood. I've been very, very lucky. I'm very thankful beyond belief for that. This is a miracle baby because he is a 0 to 2% chance of being conceived and having one and carrying him to full term. So he's definitely a miracle baby. I know he's going to be 100% amazing, and I'm not worried about that either. So that's my new news. I'm so excited. I don't even know how to tell you guys. I am super over the moon. I wanted to show you one of my friends that I did tell sent me, I already had the outfit put away. Sorry I didn't bring it down, but she sent me this cutest little outfit with a polar bear on. It's a onesie. There's a hat to it, and I believe there's a pair of pants to it, or it's 2 onesies, I forget. But she also sent me this daytimer. Well, not daytimer, I guess it's a journal. What's a bit of everything. Dream big little man, little one. And it's the cutest thing, and it has a giraffe on there. And then you open it up, and I have some stickers in here, and I have all these books, and I've been using, these are like questions you ask your doctor. There's baby doctor visits once the baby comes. There is a place to do photos, and it tells you what photos to take. There's also, let's show you like a not a busy month. There's also a calendar in here, and so I've been putting in like my doctor appointments for my OB, any tests I have to do, ultrasounds, things like that. So I've been keeping track, and they have before the arrival of what you do. So in here, like you can put in how we found out, how we told people, name ideas, which we do have a name picked out, but I'm not telling it. This talks about baby shower, gifts, so there's like a whole little different thing in here. And then it says you are loved. Look how cute that is with the draft and everything. Can't see if I'm showing it you right. And then in here it talks about, this is all about baby. Birth story, announcement, first month, second month, and it goes on and on and on and on. And then you fill it out. And I really, really love this. This is the cutest little book together that she got me. If you want to know, it's called Tula 8, and if you want to know where she got it, because I believe she, I don't know how to, I guess it's like she's a member of it or something. You can actually get stuff through her. Message me on Ravelry or Instagram, and I will put you in contact with her site, and you can order stuff through her, because I guess I don't know if she gets a deal or something, but Tula 12. And so it's amazing. I love this. Thank you so much. You know who it is that gave it to me. And I love everything else I got. So I just wanted to share that, and I'm super excited. Super excited. So I will be going to Frolic, and I hope to see everyone there. Please come up and say hi. I'd love to see everybody. You know, I'm still a hugger. Even though I got this belly on me, I'm still a hugger. And I'm super excited. I'm due end of July, just to let you all know. I don't know if it will go till the end of July, because right now my doctor wants to induce me by a week or two. And I guess it also depends on everything too, so you never know. So it could be middle of July. I was hoping for a Leo baby, like really hoping for a Leo baby. I can speak today. Astrological sign wise, I wanted to Leo baby. Hopefully we can have one. I think he'd be perfect if he is. He's gonna be perfect either way, but either way, whatever happens, happens. I'm good with. And so I'll be at Frolic. I'm super excited because I'm going to be shopping for some yarn for a baby blanket that I want to make. I have some baby blankets in mind. The other thing I guess I could tell you is our theme for our baby room is elephants, and everybody knows how I love elephants. It has to be trunk up because it's good luck. And so I suck at making stuffies, like so suck at making stuffies. I wish I could make him a stuffy that would actually look half decent. I don't even know if I want to try because I suck at them. It's just not my thing. And there's such cute elephants out there that do trunk up, and you know, if I could, I'd do like a blue and gray one or something, or a blue and white one or something just cute, but I think I suck at it. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But we are definitely doing a elephant themed nursery. And I'm very, very lucky that I have nephews, 4 nephews that I'm getting some hand-me-downs from. So thankful and lucky that I can have all that. And so I'm very, very appreciative that I'm getting cribs and change tables and clothing, and I couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, I know this first few months fly by, and the baby's gonna grow and grow and grow, and I get it. To have new clothes is great too, and I'm gonna want some, of course, new clothes or some onesies that I'm gonna see or like and things like that. And him being a summer baby, hopefully we can keep him in just a onesie, and then at nighttime put him in something like a long sleever, you know, with long pants, and so he can sleep and it doesn't have to be full on everything. So I'm working on making him stuff. So he has a winter hat right now. That sweater that I was making is for him. Oh, I didn't even, yeah, that's the tin can knit flax winter, and I'm making that for him too. So that he'll have between when he grows to 6 or 12 months. So hopefully in the wintertime it will fit him and he'll be able to wear it. And so I want to do, as I said, I want to do the baby blanket. I'm just going to get some yarn and do that. And so that's my biggest news, my newest news. And as I said, I'm super excited, super excited. Again, it was something that we had no idea. It was just, I didn't even know I was pregnant, actually. I didn't find out I was pregnant, I want to say till I was almost 2 months. Yeah, I think it was almost 2 months. I didn't think the symptoms I had to do with pregnancy. Some of them were just, you know, your menstrual system like cycle, and those are the same symptoms you have, and I didn't even think of it. So it was kind of a shock, and knowing that we had 0 to 2% chance, like really, what? Like I didn't think anything of it. So I just thought, no, that's not possible. And my husband's like, just amuse me and, you know, go get one of those pregnancy tests and try it out. And first time I ever did a pregnancy test, and it came back positive. I think I walked into the room and showed it to him. My mouth was just dropped to the floor. I was speechless. I thought I was really seeing things, and I thought, no, it couldn't be. No, that's not true. I thought I was seeing things, and I gave it to him, and he's like, so what does this mean? And I handed the box, and he looked at it, and he was like, oh, 2 pink lines. You're pregnant. I was just like, I still really didn't know what to say. I was just in shock. And then I went to the doctor the next day, actually, which was really a fluke. I already had the appointment booked. They did blood test, and I was told, yeah, my levels were really good. I think they're HCG levels. They were really high, and I was pregnant, 100%. No doubt about it. So we knew through Christmas. We just found out literally, I think it was a week or 2 before Christmas, and we've been keeping it a secret because we had to, not because we wanted to. Based on everything doctors told me, it was just something best to do just in case. And so we did it just in case. But now I can tell everybody. So I'm super excited. I'm telling you guys. I just wanted to share this with you. It was something that, this is really what the podcast is about today. Surprise. And so I'm very, very excited. So please come say hi to me if you see me at Frolic. And I will hopefully also be going to the Kawartha. Oh, I got Kawartha tickets. So I'm going to put up a separate thread for the Kawartha tickets. And we will draw that in May, end of May. So please add your name to the list if you want to go to Kawartha. You get 2 tickets to go to the Fiber Festival, and I really enjoyed it last year. I'm planning on going this year again, if everything still works out well, because it's in June. So I might be really big then. I feel big now, but I'm told I'll get a lot bigger. And so I will hopefully be there in June as long as I'm doing well and I can still move around and I have doctor's orders that I'm allowed to do things. She hasn't kept me to do too much, like I'm allowed to work out, which is great. I still can fly, but I don't know how much more weeks I can fly for. They're taking it kind of by week right now to make sure everything's okay if I do step on a plane. But otherwise, yeah, I'm super excited and I hope to be at the shows. So there is, I know I'm missing a show and I can't think of what it is right now. Oh, I think there's May. Isn't the Picton one in May? I think the Picton one is in May. I might do that one too. We'll see. It just all depends. I still love to drive. That hasn't changed, so we'll see what happens if I can go to that one. But definitely I'll be at the Frolic end of April. I'm really excited to see everyone. Please come and say hi, and thank you for watching today. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have supported me for all these years. Thank you so much. And I continue to put out podcasts. Sometimes they're a little bit late, especially now. It's a little harder for me. I'm trying to juggle just a lot of things now with being pregnant. Getting our house ready, getting a baby room nursery ready and put together. There's just a lot of work now, and so it's very different for me. It's just, yeah, a whirlwind of things and emotions and everything else. So it's just phenomenal. It's just, yeah, it's such an exciting time and phenomenal. So thank you so much again for watching today. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you all at the Frolic, and if not, hopefully next time I podcast should be the weekend of the frolic, I believe. That will be about 2 weeks or so. And we'll talk then, and I'll let you know everything that happened at the frolic and keep you up to date. So thank you for watching. Happy knitting, and until the next episode. Bye for now.